Hi everyone, my name is Jason Ivanish, and this is my co-founder Ashkan Kami, and this is Greenhorn TV, episode 44 for the week of October 3rd through October 9th. We're here to tell you about all the great events in the Boston startup scene you can't miss. It's a very special week. This is the week of Future M, so there's no better time to get out there, learn a little bit about marketing, and get engaged.
Sounds great. Let's kick it off with Monday. Jason, on Monday, what do we got? We got a huge event coming up. Mobile Mondays always has something going on.
Yep.
It's called The Realities of Mobile Advertising. Jason, take it away. Tell us what's going on here.
Sure. So Mobile Mondays always brings really informative events together to talk about the mobile industry, and in honor of Future M, they're doing one all talking about advertising and how advertising is changing the face of the mobile industry.
And it's going to be happening over at MIT at the Tank Center, 70 Memorial Drive. Be sure to check them out from 6 to 9 p.m. Jason, you going to be checking this out, or what's the deal?
Yep.
Definitely. Jason, of course not. Why wouldn't you be checking it out? Yeah. Let's go over to Tuesday. This is a really cool event called Customer Development, the Second Decade. Jason, for those who don't know what this event's all about, please let them know.
Sure. So Sim Simonov of Fast Ignite, a really awesome mentor and angel in the Boston community, has put together this fantastic event, bringing the co-author of Steve Blank's 4 Steps to Epiphany, which is all about lean startups. He's going to be coming and talking about an updated book that they're having coming out in a couple of weeks or months. That's going to be kind of an updated version, lean startups 10 years later. So it should be really cool, really informative, and they're going to have local businesses actually talking about how they do lean startups, which is something I know I've been really clamoring for a while. So we're going to learn a little bit more about how people are doing it locally.
Sounds good. It's going to be over at Microsoft Nerd Center at 1 Memorial Drive. Be sure to check them out. It's going to be happening from 6 to 9 on Tuesday. Jason, you going to check this out?
I wouldn't miss this for anything. Love me some lean startups.
Absolutely. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Next, moving on to Wednesday, we have an interesting event we'd like to highlight, and it's called Monsters of Pork. Now, Jason, what is going on here?
Yeah, so Biz Agent decided to do something unique and fun for Future M, and so this is an event actually all about checking out pig butchery. So if you love pork, this is actually a cool event. You're going to have other startuppers and marketers checking it out, and you're going to be able to try a bunch of food. It's $20, but you should get to try a whole bunch of really good food and meet a lot of cool people.
Sounds like an interesting event, so we decided to highlight it. It's going to be happening from 7 to 10 p.m. On Wednesday at the Petite Robert Central at 101 Arc Street at Downtown Crossing. Jason, you going to go eat some pork or what?
When you put it that way, it sounds so wrong, but it's going to be so right.
But so right, yes. All right, so let's move it on to Thursday. He's going to be there, I hope. We got the Road to Product Strategy 2.0. This is an interesting event. Jason, what the hell is going on here?
So this is all about talking about how you do marketing leadership in the new world of online marketing. It's run by some awesome experts like Katie Ray, Andrew Burton, Alo McJerry, Derek Peplau, and Janet Muto. These are people from places like Constant Contact, Compete, and Log Me In. So this is going to be a fantastic event to really help people who are executives at growing companies to really learn something. So if you're growing, you're trying to figure some of this stuff out, definitely check it out.
Really, really strong lineup, so be sure to check that out. It's going to be happening over at Microsoft, as usual, from 10 to 11:30 on Thursday. There's an event coming up later on that day, which is supposed to be huge. It's called Cyber Brew, the Future M. Jason, for those who don't know, why is this event so special?
Sure, so this is an awesome event. This is kind of wrapping up, which is an absolutely nuts week of Future M events. So hopefully you're getting out there and hitting all kinds of events, and this is going to be the giant wrap-up celebration. It's going to be, I don't know, totally ruined my train of thought. It's going to be a great event, though, bringing everyone together to celebrate the wrap-up of the event. So good networking. You might be able to talk to people about what they learned and what you learned, all kinds of good stuff.
Sounds good. It's actually going to be happening at Mantra, which is quite interesting. So, they needed someone with a lot of space, so they decided to go to Mantra. 7 to 10, Thursday. Jason, you going to go to Mantra, tear it up?
Of course.
Why not? Why not? Let's move on to Friday. Our friends over at Mash Challenge have a great event coming up. How to market for startup to a corporation. Jason, what are they up to this time around?
Mass Challenge has Tom First of Nantucket Nectar's fame talking about how he did his marketing and then allowing people to talk to a couple other great startups like IdeaPaint. And so this is all about helping you learn your marketing from the birth of your company and moving on.
Sounds good. Both are really, really cool event companies. 1 Marine Park Drive at Fan Pierre. Great location, great spot. 12 to 2 on Friday, so that should be an awesome event. Jason, you can try to head over there.
Probably not going to make it to
During
this
the
one.
day.
During the day, gotta hang loose at 1:40. But if you have some time, you can take off work or you have the day off. Definitely check it out.
Sounds good. Let's move on to our next segment, which is called the Event of the Week. Drum rolls, brought to you by Microsoft. Love you, Microsoft. Woo. Now, Event of the Week is called Cyberbrew.
Yep.
Jason, Future M, big event. What's going on here? Why is this so massive?
So Future M is an amazing event, and everyone's gonna be spread out all over all these events. And this is then one way to bring everyone together at the end. So after a great week of learning all kinds of great marketing stuff and celebrating how awesome Boston is in the marketing scene, thanks to all the great companies and places like MyTech's pulling it all together, why not come celebrate the end of it?
Absolutely. Boston's the place to be. Let's move it on to our next segment.
You said that so
Boston.
Unenthusiastic.
I mean, Boston is the place to be.
Boston's the
place. Boston. You gotta make it happen. Boston.
Get excited, man. Bring the energy.
Boston.com. I mean, it is 2 o'clock in the morning.
All right.
But let's move on to...
I don't know.
They don't know this. Next segment called Office Hours Roundup. This is where we highlight industry experts, individuals that you can speak to about a specific topic, or if you have any individual questions. So we're going to kick it off on Wednesday. Javier from Boston World Partnerships. Jason, area of expertise, and what BWP is up to.
So BWP is Boston World Partnerships. It's all about bringing together connections across the business community, so not just startups. Javier's expertise in brand strategy, design, and communication. So if you need help in your startups with that, give him a ring or come meet him. Wednesday,
8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Jason said it. You can call him or you can visit him in person. So be sure to check them out. We're going to highlight two really cool individual places, Dogpatch Labs and the CIC Venture Cafe. Jason, for those who don't know Dogpatch, fill them in, and also about Venture Cafe.
So Dogpatch Labs is free office space for startups. You have to apply though, but it is run by some awesome guys at Polaris Ventures. So you can go there, check out what company's already there, find out about the criteria to apply to get free space, and also get feedback and meet the guys from Polaris Ventures.
Sounds good. It's over at, I'll tell them where then you figure out. 222 3rd Street, 4th floor, over in Cambridge, 2 to 5 on Thursday. And then Jason, for those who don't know, Venture Cafe real quick.
So Venture Cafe is a place for entrepreneurs to meet, eat, and greet. The whole idea is that we're going to have our own place, but that's not quite ready yet. They haven't secured a location. So for now, they do a trial run every Thursday at the Venture Cafe. They bring in VCs for office hours at the same time. So Jamie Goldstein of Northbridge Venture Partners and Charles Huang of Spark Capital will both be there this week.
Couldn't go wrong. Make sure to check them out over at the CIC from 3 to 8 p.m. on Thursday. Moving on to Friday, Bain Capital's got office hours. Jason, quickly, Bain, what they're up to?
Bain Capital is one of the local investment groups. They do early stage investment as well as bigger investments. So they're a great group to get to know. They have office hours so you can come pitch your idea, get feedback, and get started on that path to potentially getting investment.
Sounds good. They're over at CIC at the Venture Cafe, or you can actually go visit them at their headquarters on 111 Huntington Avenue, 3 to 5 on Friday, so be sure to check them out.
Yep.
Our next segment is basically upcoming events that we really want to highlight, so if you can attend that are coming in the future, be sure to check them out. Jason, you want to just tell everyone what we're doing for these?
Sure, so the last few months, we're doing a countdown. This is just a crazy countdown this time because we got Brew Boston, we got Future M, plus the regular awesome events in the community. So we have a very special countdown for you, so look for that in our news and announcements section right at the top of the homepage.
Sounds good. Jason, our career connector. This is massive, huge. Tell them why.
32 companies on the job board. What makes it awesome and special is that we're all about conveying company culture, what makes your company awesome, and really trying to really tell a better story about what your company's all about. So if your job's here, get on there. We got everything from internships and social media to some great developer openings and some cool startups. Some are funded. And so if you're a company, you need to get on there too.
Sounds great. Be sure to check our calendar, list format. You can actually add your own events, color-coded. It's all the works. You can't go wrong. It's supposedly the best out there. And if you have any questions, be sure to reach out to Jason at Greenhorn Connect. Follow us on Twitter at Greenhorn Boston. Jason, you got anything else? Or are you going to fly like a G6?
That's terrible, man. No, dude, there's 80 events out there. You can't miss that stuff. You got to get out there and get engaged. Do not miss the Future M opportunities.